beginning of next. Biden is going to need this deeply divided Senate to move quickly, though, because he has choreographed an ambitious start to his first days in office. And because the size and scope of the crises facing him are unlike anything an incoming president has seen in our lifetimes, perhaps you have to go back to FDR. According to our latest NBC News poll, more than 7 in 10 voters believe the country currently is on the wrong track. Another 7 in 10 think the next 4 years will remain politically divided. And a majority say they are mainly worried and pessimistic about the nation's future. So maybe that's a low bar. That's about the only upside to these poll numbers for Joe Biden. But let's be realistic. Biden's first and most crucial task is to vaccinate America, to fulfill that promise of 100 million vaccinations in his first 100 days. The ultimate success or failure of his presidency may hinge simply on that one promise that he made. And it might be his only way to begin immediately cauterizing America's social, economic, and political wounds and begin to combat that pessimism that you saw dripping from our poll. Let's put it this way. If Biden wants to succeed, he has to fulfill that first vaccination promise, because everything he wants to do revolves around convincing the public that after 4 years of Trump, a Biden administration can make government competent again. He doesn't even have to make it efficient, just workable. If Biden doesn't get it right, he will have failed on the job he was elected to do. So joining me now from Wilmington, Delaware, as Joe Biden prepares to head to D.C. is NBC's Mike Memoli. So, Mike, it's interesting to me. I feel like in many ways these words will matter today and the words will matter tomorrow. But boy, do the actions matter so much more. I mean, all of these words he utters tomorrow in his inaugural address will ring hollow if on the 101st day of his administration we haven't hit 100 million vaccinations.
That's exactly right, Chuck. And we know the style and the substance are both important. We're going to see a very clear stylistic break from the president-elect when the very first thing he will do after arriving in Washington is paying tribute, is mourning the 400,000 lives that have been lost to this pandemic. It's a very clear break from President Trump, who has